Hi everyone, my name is Mike Alzinski, and I'm one of the members of the ENES 100 instructional team. I and the rest of the team are extremely excited to have you be a student in one of the most important and influential and foundational classes at the University of Maryland, ENES 100. In today's video, I'm going to go over the course syllabus and policies, which will explain to you how in this course you're going to learn all sorts of things about the field of engineering and hopefully learn the skills necessary to not only succeed while you're here at the university, but also when you get out there into the real world. We're also going to introduce what you can expect in the course and how you're going to live day to day in ENES 100. By the end of the video, not only will you get a good understanding of what we're going to be doing this semester, but you'll hopefully have a better understanding of what you can do to make sure that you make the most of your experience in this class. You may have noticed that there are a large number of different sections of ENES 100 being offered this semester, and that's always the case. Regardless of which section you're in, you can rest assured that you're going to receive an amazing experience, because each and every single section of ENES 100 is taught the same. You'll be doing the same activities and learning the same content as everyone else. And myself and the rest of the teaching team, made up of a diverse and knowledgeable group of faculty, undergraduates, and graduate students, are here to help you make the most of your experience in this class. Let's meet the teaching team.
Here's the story of a teaching team that was moving all of their courses online. All of them were really smart and real caring. I think they'll do just fine, because they have lots and lots of good help from undergraduate teaching fellows. They are all great, just like the faculty, and they say their hellos. And next week when all of your classes begin, the team is gonna give it all that they got to help all the students form a family. That's the way that this course is gonna be taught. We'll do our best, we'll work real hard. That's the way that this course is gonna be taught. Yeah.
No matter what section of ENES 100 you're in, we want you to know that each and every single faculty, graduate TA, and undergraduate teaching fellow is here to help you. So whenever you see the office hours, don't be shy. Go to any professor's office hours to talk about the class or their experience in research, clubs, extracurricular activities, or study abroad programs. Each and every single one of us is here to make sure that you have the best and most enjoyable experience in this class and your time at the university. In ENES 100, we hope you'll achieve several important learning goals by the time you've graduated from this class. We hope that you have an authentic engineering design experience where you get to work in teams, share ideas, and communicate your ideas effectively not only within your team, but to audiences including your fellow classmates and engineers and teachers out in the real world. We hope that you will together model and design complex systems to solve problems or address particular needs that you or others might have. Through this class, if we get to come back to campus, we hope that you'll get access to a variety of tools and resources to help bring your ideas from paper into reality. You'll learn how to use computer-aided design and sketch out your ideas, and hopefully using resources like 3D printers, laser cutters, and all sorts of other awesome fun power tools. Hoo-hoo! You'll get to bring those ideas into reality. Ultimately, by bringing these ideas into reality, you're going to realize that some of your best ideas don't always work out. And you're going to learn how to troubleshoot and prototype all of these different systems until you finally get something that works. Now, how are we going to achieve these learning goals? Let's look at the structure of the class and see how we're going to do this. To achieve all of the learning outcomes that we've set forth in ENES 100, we've broken the course this semester up into 4 distinct modules. Let me give you an overview of what's to come the rest of the semester and is each of those modules by showing you this PowerPoint presentation right here. Actually, this isn't going to be very practical. Let me move this presentation up over there under that window. As I've explained, we're going to be doing 4 modules. And the first module that we're going to do is called Module A. That means the other ones are going to be called Module B, C, and D. But in Module A, we're going to be doing the first 2 weeks of the course. We'll spend time answering the question, what is engineering? And giving you a very foundational setup for the rest of the modules to come. We'll be learning about the engineering design process and your responsibility as an engineer to uphold an ethical code to keep people safe and to solve problems. We'll also give you an overview of how to organize your teams and your projects and scheduling to make sure that they are successful. In Module B, we'll work more into the mechanical side of things. You'll learn how to sketch and draw things in computer-aided design, in particular Fusion 360. You'll also learn about why things fail and mechanical properties that cause that. And at the end, you'll do a little design experience that is about reverse engineering, and you'll really try and gain an understanding of the mechanical systems that are all around you. In Module C, you'll learn about electronics. So circuit schematics, electricity flows, and how the things around us work. You'll integrate this together with a kit that we're going to provide you with an Arduino that allows you to build your own circuits and program with computer code. You're going to do all sorts of really fun things and have a great time tinkering and prototyping your own designs. At the end of the class in Module D, we're going to have a culminating design experience where you're going to work in an engineering design team on your own project. We haven't fully finalized the details of that project yet, but we'll make sure to share them with you as soon as we know. And I do promise that you're going to have fun and you're going to be able to bring together everything that you've learned in the first portions of the course and combine that all together to make one really cool and cohesive final project. Now that you've got a good idea of what the overall schedule of the class is going to look like in terms of the modules, it's going to be important that you familiarize yourself with the course website so you know where you need to find everything in order to succeed. Our class website for this class is going to be ENES. On our ENES page, you'll find it all. You'll find a link to the course syllabus, where you'll find the contact information for all the professors, UTFs, LTFs, and GTAs. You'll find all of the relevant course policies related to absences or what to do if you might miss a class. You'll find the details on grading, which I'm sure you're particularly interested in. And I'll zoom into that right now so you can take a little bit of a look. But grading is going to be comprised of both in-class and out-of-class assignments, as well as your final project. And we'll release more details about all of these assignments later on, but it's good to familiarize yourself with the overall policies related to grading. In addition to that, you'll also find all sorts of other relevant info related to academic integrity, and pretty much anything else you might need to know about the course and other policies. In addition to that, you'll also find on our ENES page a link to the office hours. And when you click onto that, you'll find a weekly schedule, and it's important to realize that this is live. It's going to be updated each and every week. So make sure you always check the most current and up-to-date version of the office hours before you drop in. In addition to that, you'll find all of the contact information and the Zoom rooms that the office hours will be held in. As I was saying earlier in the video, feel free to attend anyone's office hours you'd like, whether you've got a specific question you'd like to ask, or if you just want to talk with someone about something on campus or the class in general. Feel free to come by. We have office hours. Don't let us be alone. We look forward to having students come in and chat with us. So feel free to do that. In addition to the syllabus and the office hours, on our ENES page you'll also find a link to the weekly schedule for each module. So in this case, if you were to click on the weekly schedule for Module A, you'll see a pretty broad overview of what we're going to be doing each week. And in this particular schedule here, you'll see that it's broken up into things that are done before class, the assignments that you have, and a little bit about what we'll be doing in class that day. Now, here, it's going to be important that you look and see what assignments are due for the next upcoming class. All the assignments you have are going to be submitted on ELMS as well, through the Assignments tab, which you can see highlighted right here. All of these links for the assignments will contain more details about what the assignment is, what we expect you to submit, and the due date for when the assignment is due. We expect that all of you will have something like Adobe Scan or Cam Scanner so that if there's any handwritten work that you'll be doing, you'll be able to scan a picture of that and upload a PDF to ELMS. Now, all of this is well and great. You've got a good idea of what the syllabus is, the office hours, as well as the schedule for each module, which we'll release those as they become available. But it's important for you to recognize what you need to do before and during class to be successful. Before each class, you want to check the schedule and you want to make sure that you watch any asynchronous videos that you need to watch before class time. And you need to complete any assignments that you need to do or work on that will be relevant and utilized in the class. Now, during class time, each and every time that we're scheduled to meet in class, we will be meeting over Zoom. And potentially in the future, we may meet in person. but we are expecting you to meet with us in class 4 hours a week, whatever time your section's scheduled to meet. And during class time, your professor in UTF will lead you through a number of fun, exciting, and engaging activities that relate to the material you covered before class. So when you're in these Zoom sessions, it's important that you are ready and have completed all of the relevant assignments and video watching so that you can participate actively with your peers. And in addition to doing all this stuff beforehand, we strongly encourage that you turn your video on so that we can see all of your lovely faces in Zoom. You might say, but I woke up really early, my hair's frazzled. That's okay. We don't necessarily care how you're looking in the morning, but do your best, try and have your video on when you can, and we really would appreciate that because we think it helps build community, especially in an online class. And if you can't have your video on for some reason, we strongly encourage you to have a picture of yourself that you'll slap up there so that if your video is off, at least there is a picture of your face so that we can see you. In addition to engaging with your peers and following along these slides or activities that your professor is going to be going through, we're going to be giving you a worksheet to complete in class as well to show that you're actively participating and for you to take notes. As I was saying before, you'll use the scanning app to take a picture of this assignment and upload that to ELMS at the end of each class period, which will not only kind of have you go over the things that you did in class, but also offer you an opportunity to reflect on what you've learned from both the asynchronous activities that you did before that class and the synchronous activities that you did during class. Together, by looking through the ELMS page, you'll also find important announcements that your professor may be making. Make sure to turn on the feature in ELMS that allows you to get an email from the announcements, because sometimes things are going to be very time sensitive. So make sure that you've got the announcements synced so that you'll get an email anytime that those get sent out. And we'll do our best not to spam you too much with too many announcements. We'll do our best to just keep it simple and only notify you of things that are really pretty important, whether that's the next upcoming class, projects, or things like that. Pretty much that's it. ELMS is going to be your home base and how you're going to figure out how to do everything for this class. And familiarize yourself with the syllabus, the office hours, and anything, and come ready the first class to ask any questions that you might have. After watching this video, we now hope you have a pretty good understanding of what's to come and what your experience will be like in ENES 100 this upcoming semester. We also hope that you'll take it upon yourself to be the best version of yourself and really give this class your all and make the most of it. We hope you'll make sure to do all of the assignments and watch all the videos before class so you can actively engage with your peers. We also hope that you'll ask for help when you need it. We hope that you'll be respectful of each and every single member of the entire course, both the teaching team and your peers alike. At the end of the day, we also hope that you'll turn your video on in Zoom when you can, because especially in times like these, we need to build a community that we can all rely on and get the most out of each other. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in class.